So today I got two emails from YouTube. One of them, and it was to age gate two of my videos. Well, now I don't know why they need to be age gated because when I downloaded them, I pushed the button, no, this is not made for children. So there's no reason to age gate my videos if they're already not made for children. So that's real simple, and I don't understand why they did it. But the first video is the last video I put out where I'm just rubbing my fat belly and going, "Look at me, ladies, I'm so damn sexy. I'm so damn sexy. I'm fat like Lizzo. Lizzo's probably sexier than me because she's bigger, but I'm getting there. I'm not at Lizzo level yet, but I'm getting there." That's all I said in the video while rubbing my belly. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure as a man, I can legally walk around outside and in public without a shirt on. I think that's legal. So I wasn't even not wearing a shirt. I just lifted up my shirt to show off my belly and rub it. So I don't know how that's not inappropriate for children when they could go to the swimming pool and see fatter people than me without a shirt on, or even fatter women wearing a bikini swimming around the pool. They're going to see way more than just me rubbing my belly when it comes to like those fat people. Like there's rolls and shit and like candy bars come out that they didn't even know they had hidden and in their arm, like shit like that. Like okay, and if you think me like cussing, like kids haven't ever heard cussing, you've never been on a playground. Like you literally didn't go to school. I learned all the cuss words when I was like in like first, second grade, just going on the playground because kids would just say that shit because they heard somebody else say it. So by second grade, I knew all the cuss words. So did everybody else. So if you have a problem with me cussing, well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but there's no kid protected from that because even their parents, no matter how Christian or Muslim or religiously devout they are, they'll occasionally say a cuss word when something bad happens in front of their kids, and then their kids will just go like, I remember I was working on something and I stabbed myself with a screwdriver while I was putting it together, and my like 1 year old son heard me say son of a bitch, and that's all he said for like 3 days straight. Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. Kids are gonna learn to cuss. The difference is teaching them not to cuss. You can't censor them from hearing those things because they're going to hear those things just like in life, especially if you live in a metropolis city. You can't you can't you have to teach your kids how to think and react. Like for instance, if you live in a big city like Los Angeles, San Francisco, Sacramento, New York, Chicago, Miami, and you're driving around with your kids. I'm sorry if I left a couple of big cities out there, Kansas City. Sorry if I left some of you guys out. But if you're driving around with your kids, they're going to see a homeless person pissing or shitting on the sidewalk. And you have to explain to them why that's happening and why it's not okay. Not just, oh my God, censor that. Everywhere you look is a blur. That didn't happen. You're making up lies. And what are you going to do? Call the cops and have them remove the guy? No, because he'll be back on the street the very next day and somebody else's kids will see him pissing or shitting on the street because our governments aren't fucking taking care of the problem. So you have to take care of the problem as a parent and be a parent. There's no reason YouTube should be censoring things or educating things. The parents should already be fucking doing that. The parents should be like, why is my kid watching this video? What is this video about? No, you can't watch that video anymore. I'm taking away your shit if you keep watching this video. I guarantee if parents did that, TikTok would not be a thing anymore because parents would be like, you can't watch TikTok anymore. Give me your phone. If I catch you watching TikTok again, I'm taking your phone away again. And this time I'm taking it away for a week. Next time it'll be 2 weeks. Next time it'll be a month. Next time you just don't get a phone until you graduate, unless it's a Nokia and shaped like a brick. It's not up to you to censor shit for children. That's for the parents to do. Just like it's not up to you to talk about sex to children. That's for the fucking parents to do. I don't know who the fuck you think you are that you know better than everybody's parents, but you don't. And most of you aren't even parents yourselves. And if you were, I- I'm sorry for you. Because for some reason you think it's better for TV people and YouTube people to raise your kids than for you to do it, which is why you're censoring them from saying what they have to say because you don't have the time or the want to actually parent your kids. You just give them a screen to look at and walk away and hope that it keeps them quiet. That is not parenting. That is child abuse. And YouTube is pushing forward this child abuse as if it's normal. It's not fucking normal. Grow the fuck up and raise your kids right. And the other video that got age gated, I see why it did because I said some off color words in it, and luckily they didn't give me a strike. But still, it shouldn't have been age gated because when I downloaded it, there's a little prompt comes up and says, "Is this for kids? Yes, it's for kids," or "No, it's not for kids." And I hit "No, it's not for kids." So it shouldn't be age gated because kids shouldn't be watching it in the first place. You have YouTube Kids. YouTube Kids is where kids should be watching shit, and you don't even monitor that at all. You don't. And all the video did was point out YouTube's hypocrisy when it comes to how it deals with videos. Like, if you make a lot of money, like I guarantee, if I was like Timcast or if I was Jeremy from the Quartering, or if I was Sydney Watson, or if I was fucking anybody from the Daily Wire, and it had that stamp on the video I put, it wouldn't just be age gated. It would have been fucking demonetized and taken down, and I would have got a strike because I make a lot of money and I get a lot of faces to watch the video. That video only has like what at this point 170 video views, I think. So that's why I was like, we're age gating it, but we're not giving you a strike. Of course you're not giving me a strike. You proved my fucking point. You're not going to give me a strike because I don't make any money for you, so you don't care what I put out. We live in a fucking clown world where it's like upside down. It's like what is it? What did they used to call it? Opposite day when we were kids. Everything it's opposite day. Everything that makes sense is stupid, and everything that's stupid all of a sudden makes sense. You people are fucking child molesters and groomers, and you're trying to take rights away from parents because you think you know better because you went to college and you got a degree in fucking in some useless degree, and you think you deserve to make 6 digits a year for doing jack shit. The reckoning is coming, and it's coming faster than you think. Shit, the election's in less than a year, or or a little over a year, and that's going to prove to you then that you do not control what you think you control anymore. I'm I'm not Republican or Democrat, but I could see the writing on the wall. You've got Kamala Harris, who is half retarded. You got Joe Biden, who's fully retarded. And then what? People are like, oh, Gavin Newsom should run. He's fully retarded. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump got reelected and then just turned it into a turned it into a fucking dictatorship. Because you fucking Democrats are so fucking whacked out of your mind with your fucking ideals and your feelings and thinking you could legislate that instead of taking care of everybody in the country. You want to take care of the fucking percentage of people that is less than 3% of the population of the world. And you think that that's how you're going to legislate things and everybody's going to be okay with it. You're vastly outnumbered by 97%. That's not what's going to happen. You're all retarded. And I'm sorry, but there's not much you can do about it at this point. Everybody's tired of the bullshit. You can watch what's happening with Pride Month. Even Starbucks is like, well, all of our employees went union, and that's the funny thing. The employees are blaming Starbucks for taking the pride flags. Uh, all those same employees are in unions and didn't bother reading the rights and regulations of their union and how it's supposed to be run, because unions are workers' rights, not everybody's rights. So you have to take into account that all workers are not just LGBTQ. Some of them are straight. So you have to make a friendly, inclusive environment for everybody when you're in a union, because everybody in that union is paying the union to do so. That's why your flags are coming down, because there are straight people that are in that union. Whether they work with you or not, you have to make an inclusive fucking environment for the straight people, or what you call cisgender. And if anybody ever calls me a cisgender, I'm punching you right in the fucking mouth. I swear to God, I hate that. Oh, you're just a cisgender. No, I'm a man. My name is Ryan. My pronouns are Sir and Mr. Anderson. And if you get it wrong, I'm going to punch you in the fucking mouth. You show me the same respect you demand being shown to you. Period. Done and done. Fucking clown world. You idiots. Like, YouTube isn't even going to be around in like 2-3 years. It's going to crash and it'll be a Rumble or something else that takes over. Eventually, PlayStation is going to drop you. Xbox is going to drop you. Microsoft is going to drop you. Phones, Google's going to sell you if they don't just shutter you for causing so many problems, because you're about to get sued by a lot of people, YouTube. There's a lot of poor, broke, homeless people, especially after the pandemic, that can't afford to live or take care of themselves anymore. And when they're trying to make a couple of bucks on YouTube, you want to take their money away. Oh, you're going to get sued the fuck out of existence. And Google will have nothing other to do is like than shutter you or sell you off, because otherwise people are just going to start suing Google once they sue you out of all your money. It's fucking retarded. Get some intelligent people to run your company. Sad to watch. But good luck.